let's do a sourcing day. Today's Thursday. Today's one of the 2 days a month that I go down to Virginia Beach, which is about 45 minutes from where I live, and I hit up a ton of the thrift stores down there, and then end my day going to the Goodwill auction, which is so much fun, and I know you guys love seeing that. So I think that for this week's video, I'm gonna just take you guys along with me on a day. You saw I just threw some packages in the back. That was some eBay orders and a couple of last minute whatnot orders that needed to go out. So I'm gonna drop those off at the post office, and then I'm actually gonna just start heading across the water and start my day of sourcing. And I'm just gonna take you guys along with me, give you a realistic day in the life of what it looks like when I go out of my area to go source, and yeah, we'll see what we can find. I'm looking for plush toys and educational material. The auction tonight is definitely going to be where most of the footage is probably going to be from. I doubt I'm not going to buy at least 2 Gaylords probably today, and I'll dig through those with you guys as much as I can. Hopefully my battery doesn't die today like it did a few weeks ago, and I can make sure I'm showing you guys as much as possible. But let's go. Let's head to the post office, and then we're going to head across the water. All right, that was a really good first stop down here. I only brought in one bag because the last few times I've been here, it's been really crappy. And of course I bring in one bag and end up having like 3 bags worth that I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all this stuff from the cart and start putting it into bags. Let's go ahead and head to our next couple stores. We're about 5 minutes away from the next 2 stores that I like to go to. If you've seen my videos before, you know that I like to go to a Salvation Army and a Disabled American Veterans store, and the Salvation Army has been horrible lately. They've actually taken books off of the shelves. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there'll be an update. Maybe there will be suddenly more books there, but the DAV has been doing right by us. So we're gonna go hit up those 2. So are you guys diverting your donations, or are you just not accepting it? Fascinating. Okay, good to know. No, it's terrible, and I mean, I imagine most of them are going to end up going across the street. It's already been like a lot better over there than it usually is in the last like month or 2, because this has been a slow progression. But people aren't going to be donating that kind of stuff. You just have to. That's so weird. Obnoxious. Yeah. 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 That's all I come in here for. Wow, I am like absolutely just speechless. I can't even comprehend what I just saw. That is wild to me. So basically, I don't know how much of the audio is recorded because my camera fell, but if you could hear what she was saying, basically she was just saying that they are basically not taking donations at all for media. So no books, CDs, DVDs, any of that stuff. They're trying to get rid of it. And that whole room is now going to be a liquidation, like new liquidation inventory room. And it's wild. Like, it's been a long time coming. I kind of expected this, but I did not expect that. I just thought, oh, they just don't have as many book donations right now. And it's like, no, they just aren't accepting book donations, which is insanity. I think the good news here is that because this Salvation Army is so close to the DAV, that so many people are going to be turned away from donating here, and they're just going to go donate there. So their books are going to be good. The only thing is that their pricing structure is worse. The DAV actually prices up books. Sometimes you can find books that are priced up upwards of like $10 depending on the book. So that's not the best. Whereas here it was just a flat rate $1 and $2 for paperback and hardbacks, but it is what it is. Now I know, and I probably won't really be coming back to this one. I think I need to find a new route. I don't know. I'll come and maybe take a peek, but you saw it was 3 shelves, and she said that's all they're going to be maintaining. So definitely rough. So let's go ahead and go across the street, see if they're already reaping the benefits of this store not accepting media anymore, and let's go see maybe we can find something across the street there. Just for context, this is where we just came from. This is the Salvation Army, and literally across the street is the DAV. So I think that they're going to do okay with picking up the donations from across the street. People are just going to come over here and donate them.
You only get a limited number of borrows a month, but you can't really complain because it's all free.
Sure. Thank you. That's great. Thank you. That's wonderful.
Hoopla. H-O-O-P-L-A.
Sounds like basketball.
Yeah. You should be able to find it in either the App Store or...
Clothing and things like on the shopping racks. Before coming up to the register, just be the check on
At least hopefully you won't get the flu or COVID. That's fun.
That is all.
Take care now. You too.
All right, well, that definitely sucked. I don't know. I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm definitely going to go ahead and go down and hit some of the thrift stores that I don't typically go to, that I just don't enjoy going to because there's not really ever anything there. And then I guess I'm just going to try to find a couple hours to kill until the auction. I have 3 hours until the preview starts, so maybe I'll grab some lunch or something, but not great. Also not very exciting, but we're going to keep going. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so I came over here to 2nd and Charles. I shop here usually like once a week, and since I have nothing else to do right now than to go drive around and find more stores to go to, I decided to come by. I'm just going to be grabbing these 2 books here. It's a duology. They look good. They're also pre-owned, so I'm going to grab these, and that's about it. I've looked around. I actually don't like the 2nd in Charles very much. The one near me where I live is much nicer. It's bigger, it's better organized, and I just like the way that one is set up. So I am doing my best here, but this is all that I was able to find. I might look around for just a few more minutes and just make sure, but as of right now, I'm just gonna be grabbing these 2. I ended up getting the 2 and then another one. Sorry, it was a terrible angle, but I also ended up getting this, The Beautiful by Renee Adia. This is book 1 of a series, and yeah, all of those were just really good deals and worthwhile grabbing. So 3 books, I'll take what I can get. It is time to continue heading down to thrift stores. I wanted to hit up that 2nd in Charles just because it's on the way. And I'm gonna go hit up like the 2 or 3 thrift stores that are kind of in this area. I'm not gonna lie, I'm this discouraged, like just this discouraged. It's just so frustrating that was such a bust at the Salvation Army, and then again at the DAV, it was just crappy. I don't know if I really showed it, but it was a lot of books. They were all like $4. I don't know why they're upping their pricing. It's stupid. So, all right, we're gonna keep going. So that's Virginia Beach for you. It's actually a huge reason why I left. It's still going. Jet noise. It's so loud. But I'm here. I'm at the, I think, last Goodwill that I'm gonna head up for the day. This is kind of the only one that still has decent stuff. So I'm gonna go in, see what we have, and then this is going to be pretty much it. I'm also running low on battery, and I want to save a lot of the battery for the auction. So let's see what we can get here, and we're going to call it on the thrifting. Hello.
are you doing today?
Doing good.
Good.
Just a couple paperbacks.
All right.
All right, guys, we are here at the auction. I'm gonna go in and pay my cover and start looking at all the Gaylords and what's on the wall and see if there's anything we want to grab. Find anything good yet?
The whole thing of books.
Oh, look at this, baskets. We all need baskets.
No pivot, book.
Yeah, she said there's some books, so. All
There were
right.
some books here on Tuesday. I don't think anyone bought them. That might be it.
Yeah, I saw some down there. Yeah.
This one that's mostly empty that no one's going to bid on because it's mostly empty, there's like 10 Goosebumps from the 96.
Ah, okay.
I got
Oh,
the
damn,
blue
you got a
scholastic.
ton over here.
It's a metric ton, not an English ton.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Thank you. So there are a ton of book Gaylords. I need to dig through them and see if any of them are even worth buying. So far, what I've seen is not great, but there are some plush bins and another Gaylord that I'm definitely going to bid on. I'm going to start digging through here. I'm definitely running out of footage on my phone, so I'm going to minimize the recording, but just wanted to give you guys an update. All right, so all those book Gaylords I just showed you that I was like, I've got to make a decision and figure out which ones I want. I wrote down one that I thought looked the best and went up to the front to talk to one of my friends who works there and just asking her like, hey, what are they starting them at now? Because I know that they were at 50 for a while, but people had talked about them going up to 75. And she was like, oh, we start them at 100 now. So there's no way I can justify paying $100 for a giant Gaylord of books that I can see maybe 10% of, and the 10% I'm seeing isn't great. And so if it's any indication of what else is in there, it's not good. And all those books have already gone through e-com too. So a lot of that stuff is already picked through, and then when it doesn't sell here in the outlet or in the auction, it just ends up going to the outlet. And then after the outlet, it just gets redonated or redistributed somewhere else within their district. So it's a lot of junk. It's just not really going to be worthwhile bidding on. So it's gonna be a chill video today. I'm already seeing my editing being super easy, so I apologize that this isn't as like eventful and exciting. Even there's like no one in there. It's wild. It's like kind of empty tonight. Half the regulars aren't even here, so it'll be an interesting night. I'm gonna see what I can grab. Plush is what I came here for, so I'm super okay with getting a big thing of plush. And yeah, we'll call it. We'll call it a night and probably be out of here in a couple hours and heading home for the day. So overall, trip to Virginia Beach was very okay. Overall worth it, but not great. So luckily I enjoy coming over here. I got to see my mom for a little bit, talk to her for a bit and catch up. So there's definitely benefits to coming over here. It's just that I didn't grab nearly as much as I wanted to. So
Sorry, give me 5. That's not 209, give me 5. 5. Pass on 209. 210. Give me 5. 5. Thank you. 7.5. 5. 7.5. So $5. Number 210. Lot number 210 sold for $5 to bidder number 210. 310. You bid now 10. You bid now 10. Pass on lot 310. 309A. You bid now 20. $20. Now 22.5. Now 25. Now 30. Now 30 is 25 with you. It's 30 where? So the rate $25. 210. 210.
Okay, cool. So we got that big Gaylord of plush back there. That was ultimately the main thing that I wanted, and then there is one more Gaylord that I'm going to try to bid on. So far so good. Okay, so it's time to start digging through and organizing. I have 2 carts here. I've already started pulling some stuff, and then I'm just going to utilize the floor down here, and I'm going to pick through the ones that I want to keep and put them in carts, and the ones I don't want to keep put to the side. So I'm just going to kind of dig through. You guys can kind of see what it looks like firsthand here. I love these little nets. They tend to throw them in here because they are for plushes. And so these are those little corner nets that you can throw into, you know, put them up on your corner and put your plush in. So those are always great. I love finding those. Don't think that's gonna work. I'm definitely making good progress. We're almost halfway through. Plush is my favorite thing. It's so easy. Filling up my carts over here, but you can see I have a lot of rejects, and I'm actually going to go through some of these so you can see why I didn't pick them up. I found a fuggler. I love him. Look, he's like a little sloth. He's got the teeth. So cute. He's an official fuggler. Such a good find. All right, let's dig a little bit more. I'm actually going to have to jump in here at some point. It's just getting too hard for me to reach into and grab. So I'm going to probably go ahead and get in there here in a second. All right, I know it's dark in here, but I'm at a point when I can start kind of like finding a corner and just putting everything I don't want off to the side, as opposed to having to throw it out of the bin and then inevitably have to throw it back into the bin. So I can just go through, pick out the things I want, and toss the things I don't want to the side. Don't know what this is, but it looks cute. That's a cute little goat. Oh my gosh. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I am on like about 13% on my phone. So we're getting to a point where I'm gonna have to stop recording here for a bit. So I'll probably check in with you guys again when I get to the car. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that is, but that looks adorable. It's like a wildlife tree trunk. I don't know. So I'll check in with you guys when I get to the car, give you the final synopsis for the day, and then we'll call it for today's video. So I'll see you guys in just a few. All right, real quick, some of the things I'm putting back, I'm just going to show you. They may seem weird, but it's because they either are damaged or they just aren't, they don't meet my criterion. So this is a big one, right? This I call like claw machine plush, carnival plush. It's really cheap. Here, there was some right here. Can I find it? Like these. This is just cheap carnival plush. It's not even that it's branded. You can feel it. Like you can look at it and see it's just not good quality. Also, like half of the stuff has stains on it. Some of the stuff I would take, but it's just dirty. But like this is big. This is kind of cool. It almost looks like it's Mushu, but it's not. So that's kind of the reject stuff. Like this is just, it's kitschy cliche Walgreens, Walmart, holiday aisle stuff. And this is like ripped. So just be selective. Like, just because I bought that entire bin doesn't mean I'm actually taking it all. This is all I'm taking, is this bin here and this basket here. I am leaving way more behind than I'm taking. I know that might be shocking, but it's because you want to be selective with what you're picking up. All right, guys, so it almost looks like I didn't even go through the bin. That's how much I'm leaving behind. It is a full bin, and I am just taking this little bit here. I'm gonna grab the stuff from the wall, and then we're done, and we are heading out.